my project last year. That was in December with Ashake and Gunna and Stars, because that was a super last minute project. So I had to get like 8 looks in like 24, 48 hours. Woo! Boom, boom, boom. What's up, guys? It's Lycia Lamini, and this is Uncut Gems with No Stylist Society. So I'm gonna answer a bunch of questions today. Let's start with the first one. I'm from Paris, France. I got into styling, I would say 4 years ago. I started by assisting a lot of different stylists in France, and I was also working jobs on the side. So I started at Sephora, then I did Karl Lagerfeld, then I did Prada, Dior, Balenciaga, and it just kept going like this with very good fashion houses. So I worked for them in Paris, and in my free time, I was like assisting, you know, as many stylists as I could in Paris. So I assisted 3 of them. It was great. I learned a lot from them. And then, yeah, I was just meeting a lot of people also during fashion weeks and stuff. What drew you to fashion? So I would definitely say it's my grandma. She was just always really about her looks, and she liked to smell good and always have the best makeup, always her hair done, always good clothes on. So I would say she really is the one who kind of always taught me how to be super feminine, super girly, and yeah, she definitely put me into that. And then it just came. Like, I always loved fashion my whole life, so I would say that's just my personality, that's just who I am. What was it like adjusting from Paris to LA? So it was honestly a culture shock as far as the industry. People just move different, and you kind of gotta like adjust to them and be just like on the same timing. But you know, I always wanted to move to America, and that's the country I've never visited before before I moved here 2 years ago. So that was a little bit hard for me at the beginning, but then it's like still, it's a blessing to me nowadays. So I have no regrets, and I definitely adjusted myself now. What has been your favorite project you have worked on so far? Definitely my project last year, that was in December, with Ashake and Gunna and Stars, because that was a super last minute project. So I had to get like 8 looks in like 24, 48 hours. So that was a super challenging project, super last minute. Yeah, and I really loved it because that was the first, like, that's the first time that I had to dress 2 different artists in the same music video. So that was so interesting. And shout out to my manager, Alexa. She is my sister, and she really helped me. Who have been the mentors that have helped you through your journey? I have a lot of different mentors that really guided me through my journey. I would say Lou Mota at Atlantic Records, that was at Columbia before. He really helped me connecting with a bunch of people in the music industry. Same thing for Lenny S, that really helped me getting in the right rooms. Rich Paul for all the athletes. He really connected me with a lot of agents, with Clutch. And I got to work with amazing clients. As far as woman mentors, the one that really helped me was Alexa, as I mentioned her before, my manager. I had Q as well, the manager Jay Milan. Jay Milan herself, love her. Tay Webster, love you, Tay. Sorry, I almost forgot. Goddamn. Mavani as well, really helped me, connecting me with different clients as well. We worked together on sourcing and jewelry. So love Mavani down. They all was like sisters to me, and really guided me and explained to me how the industry works, how to move, what to do and what to not do. So yeah, I had a bunch of different mentors that was super helpful and a blessing to me, definitely, because I wouldn't be here, I would say. What is the major difference between styling yourself and styling others? So I would say when I style others, it's definitely more of a study, because I do have to learn what they wear, what they like, what's their favorite colors, shapes, how they like stuff to fit them and everything. So that's something I usually do before I get to style a new client, is just learning what they like to wear, study them. If they have hard nose and stuff, that's stuff that I make sure to ask before I get to styling them. But styling myself is easy. I know what I like and I go for it. My personal style, I couldn't really describe it because I wear what I like, and sometimes it's gonna have nothing to do with whatever I wore yesterday. See here, I'm kind of like super oversized, kind of masculine, kind of like I don't really care. But sometimes I'm gonna be just in a Skims dress and something super simple. It really just depends. But my inspo, I would say I really have phases like throughout the year where like I can obsess, for example, over a movie, over a character, over somebody I saw in the street, I loved her looks, or like an artist, and I would always be like, okay, like, you know, I would try to like kind of build a little like looks around that, if that makes sense. So I would say, yeah, for example, let's say I'm gonna watch Kill Bill, right? And then I'm gonna look for like a yellow jacket and then looks that kind of go with that vibe. And yeah, I'm just always inspired by different stuff, but I would say movies and characters inspire me the most, and animes as well. Would love to know, what's the most difficult part of being a stylist? It's chasing people, because as I said, I'm very disciplined, and I really know what I want and how to get it done and where to go. So when I have people in front of me that are like just, you know, taking time to get stuff done and just move slow and don't answer, and then you gotta just chase them every day to either get a payment or get a project done, everything is just very draining, and it takes all your energy to just always have to follow up every day. So I would say that's the hardest part, is to keep your energy. But it's not even an ad, but I would say the Let Me Wake Up by Kourtney Kardashian are super good to help you just stay like awake and have energy. What advice would you give for someone trying to become a stylist in 2024? I would say network as much as you can, because that's super important. That's how I got started personally. I would say as well, it's really good to intern for a lot of different stylists, get all the different techniques as much as you can, because when I interned in France for different stylists, and when I moved to America and I got into Colin Carter styling team, it was totally different, and I learned a lot from him. And that's definitely stuff that you need to do, is just learning from different big stylists. If you have time during summer or even during the year to work for an actual brand, just to learn that side of the business, I would say do it, because that also helped me a lot. So when I worked for Balenciaga, for Prada and Dior, they taught me a lot about discipline and how to treat a client and how to be, you know, just on time. Can you name your 3 favorite fashion brands of 2024? So I would say the first one is the cheetah print. I love anything cheetah print. I really like the mafia, big fur and heels style. That's also something I really like in the winter time. And I would say the third one is the Office Siren one. You know, when like girls be wearing like shirts, like buttoned up shirts and little glasses, you know, like clear glasses, is so cute to me, with like high heels. It's super feminine and cute and different from what we usually have. So I love those 3. Can you name a fashion trend that I do not like in 2024? So I would definitely say the capris, which is like leggings that are cropped right under the knee. Not my thing. And then also like leggings that have like lace on it, you know, like it's just a little bit too, it's too cheap looking for me, and I don't really like it, but that's just my preference. If you guys like it, you know what I'm saying. Are there any underrated brands that you know that you feel more people should know about, and why? So definitely my boy Shane right here, because his designs are just really cool. Like you see, this is like a double hat. I really love his gloves as well. He do fire gloves, super comfortable. The cut is perfect, and he did that bag as well that also come in a super big version for travel. And I just think he's underrated. I think his brand should be global way more, and can wait for his runway. If you could bring one style back from any era in culture, what would it be? So I said that before, but I love the super oversized style from the 90s. Like if boys could dress like that nowadays, I really love it. You know, like super oversized white tees with like super oversized denims, and then hats, and then durags under. I really like that style. Or as I said before, the mafia outfit type of like looks on a woman. So it's like very big furs with like what's it called, sheer tights under, and then high heels, and then a bun up, and then big sunglasses, you know, this kind of style. Love it so much. I think it's so classy and elegant on a woman. Can having too much style be a turn off? Definitely. That's what I was just saying. I think that people that just do too much every day, that's just not my vibe. You know, you gotta just go like, I think that it's really either you got it or you don't. So like if you do too much, it's gonna show. It just really gotta be your style, and like it depends on like how you rock stuff and everything. But when someone always just do too much, I really just think it is a turn off personally. Do you have any favorite designers or brands you constantly wear and put your clients in? I do put my clients in a lot of different brands, can be upcoming or just famous designers. but it just depends on them really, what they like, what's their style and stuff that I usually study before. But I personally do like Alice that I'm wearing right here and right here. That's my boy Shane, shout out to him. And then I wear a lot of Balenciaga as well. I put my clients in a lot of it. I work a lot with Amiri as well, Dolce & Gabbana. I like that brand recently. Her name is CJ Aslan, I think. I think she's from LA and she does fire like fur boots. I really like her right now. I really like PDF channel right now. They're crazy. I liked what they did with the Concrete Boys and stuff right now. So that's the big one. I like Kasi, I think they're from Asia, I believe. And I like Ludon as well. Those are kind of more upcoming, but they're hard. I love them. If you could rate any musician's wardrobe, whose would it be and why? It's not really a musician. It's not at all a musician, but I would definitely rate Kim Kardashian's closet. I mean, do I have to explain myself really? All the Birkins and all the Balenciaga she got. Get it. What's an essential item in your wardrobe that you cannot live without? Definitely anything Skims, because I don't be doing all that extra stuff on a daily. So definitely, you know, good material leggings, t-shirts, like basics, bodycon stuff. Yeah, I literally wear Skims dresses every day. Not gonna lie, I'm not doing all this every day. It's too hot in LA too. Like the weather in LA is like way too warm for me to just wear, you know, just layers and stuff. I usually dress up more when I'm like in New York or stuff like this, but in LA, you don't want to do all that. Can you share a fashion tip and hack that you swear by? For ladies with a small waist and big thighs, get something super oversized. I usually get my pants in a 2XL, so you know. And then I tailor the waist to make it more tight and just, you know, it makes you look snatched, and that's what you want. Outside of styling and fashion, I love to indulge in cars. That's something I don't really talk about, but I'm a super car fan. Like, I love to hook up my cars. I like to just spend time with my cars and my bike, and I drift and I race and I love all this. Literally, I'm super into cars and bikes, so yeah, that's my thing. How do you see yourself continuing to evolve? So I have to finish this dream board that I have. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me try. Boom. So you see, for example, here I went to get like a Sphinx cat, get a new cat, get a new apartment, new car, get back to horse riding, have 100K on socials, drift, go to Japan. Yeah, so I have a bunch of different stuff that are guiding me throughout the year to know like where I want to go and what's my goals, and then I just write everything down to make sure that I know the steps to get to those goals. So that really helps me evolving. That helped me this year. Last year, I put my friends on that as well because it really just keeps you motivated. But I didn't do my 2025 yet, so I don't know yet what's my goals. But you know, more money, bigger apartments, bigger cars, more clients. I wouldn't be Lycia without, I would say, hip-hop. I wouldn't be me without hip-hop because it just drove a lot of my influences when I grew up. So as far even like getting into dancing, just like the whole culture of it influenced a lot of like stuff that I got now and that I got going on right now. And yeah, that definitely played a part in my personality and stuff. So I would say hip-hop. All right, guys, this is all for my questions. Thank you so much for watching, and shout out to No Stylist Society. Mwah.